Omar Abdullah-led cabinet has passed this resolution in the first cabinet meeting. Omar Abdullah has also sought a meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Meeting sought to give resolution to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Remember, even before taking oath and after that as well, he's been making it very clear that the priority is restoring statehood for Jammu Kashmir. And now in the first cabinet meeting, the first resolution that has been passed is for statehood, restoring statehood for Jammu Kashmir. We have Sahil Sohail joining us with the broadcast with more details. First cabinet meeting, resolution for statehood passed. If you can hear me, please go ahead.
Yeah, first cabinet meeting yesterday in the Civil Secretariat, where the Jammu and Kashmir government led by the Omar Abdullah had it from sources we are learning that the first resolution the cabinet has passed is regarding the restoration of statehood. The draft has been prepared and finalized. Omar Abdullah has in fact wished and sought to seek a meeting with the Prime Minister to personally hand over this particular resolution that in fact demands and urges Prime Minister Narendra Modi to restore the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir, to personally hand over that resolution to him. And we are learning from the sources that in the next week, Omar Abdullah is likely going to travel to New Delhi and hand over this resolution to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. National Conference has been in fact saying this and demanding that the Government of India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, must restore statehood to Jammu and Kashmir as soon as possible. Now the elections are over and Jammu and Kashmir has elected government. So the first resolution that this cabinet has basically passed is the resolution demanding and urging Prime Minister Narendra Modi to restore the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir. There is also politics in it. PDP has reacted. MLA from Pulwama, Wahidur Rahman Para, has alleged that this is the, in fact, ratification of Article 370 decision, because previously National Conference in its election manifesto had said that they would pass first resolution with regard to restoration of 370 and 35A. But now in fact, the cabinet which met yesterday in Civil Secretariat had basically passed this resolution, which urged the central government to basically restore the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir. Back to you.
Absolutely. In fact, you know what's interesting is there's no word, no mention anywhere of Article 370, because the manifesto of the NC spoke about restoration of both statehood and 370. That's what they fought elections on, isn't it?
You're live now. On air.
Well, the cabinet that met yesterday in the evening, for the first time, Omar Abdullah chaired that cabinet meeting. All his 5 cabinet colleagues were present, and we are learning from the sources that first resolution that this cabinet has passed is with regard to restoration of statehood. And we are also learning from the sources that Omar Abdullah has sought meeting with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and he wants personally to travel to New Delhi and hand over this first resolution to Prime Minister Narendra Modi personally. National Conference has been demanding restoration of statehood, and that is why this first resolution was in fact passed this in first cabinet, which was chaired by Omar Abdullah. So there is politics in it. PDP has been alleging that National Conference is trying to ratify the decision of Article 370 that the central government took back in 2019. But yes, in first cabinet meeting, Omar Abdullah-led cabinet has passed this resolution. That's what we are picking up from the official sources. This particular resolution demands restoration of statehood to Jammu and Kashmir as early as possible, and we are learning from the sources that Omar Abdullah will be traveling to New Delhi in next week and meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi to personally hand over this resolution, which demands resolution of, in fact, restoration of statehood. Apart from this, we are also learning from these sources that Jammu and Kashmir government, Omar Abdullah cabinet will come out and with a press statement, or at least address the press today itself. But as of now, Jammu and Kashmir
stay on with us, because reactions have started coming in, and PDP in fact is reminding National Conference of the promises they made in their manifesto. And Mr. Para of the PDP has put out a post seeking answers on why no mention of Article 370. PDP leader posted on social media X and has in fact said that first resolution on statehood is nothing less than ratification of August 5th, 2019 decision. No resolution on Article 370 is scaling down the demand to mere statehood as a huge setback. Mr. Para has put out that post saying that NC sought votes on the promise of restoring Article 370, but there is no mention of Article 370 while a resolution for restoration of statehood has been passed.